I'll just grin and bear it. Ay, 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 ay. Ola here, coming at you from deep in the Everglades. Well, today was another just downright amazing day. I spent 8 hours. I got another personal record. It's number of bass, but I won't tell you how many. I got 2 Mondo upgrades, and it is now 2:45, so about 8 hours. No, not 8 hours, because I had a 1 hour distraction. So more like 7 hours out on the water getting these upgrades and these fish. Well, perfect weather too. Perfect weather. Windy. It was a little bit more wind than I like, but it was still tolerable. So I had a 1 hour distraction. And you're probably wondering what this is about. This is my distraction. I was throwing a jerkbait. You'll see in the video. I think I let the video roll, or I turned the camera on, so I hope you can see these hooks through my hand. But I had a Rapala Shadow Rap Shad jerkbait, and the trailer hook went in through the bottom of my finger from a dink and came out through the top. So it was clean through, and it was tight. I mean, there was no room to cut anything, okay? So I'm doing this by myself. First of all, I got the fish off and threw him back. Then I cut the line, and I'm holding the lure, and then I cut the hook. I can't even remember. It's kind of a blur, actually. Anywho, I got to the tip of the hook, and I tried. It was already through all the way, and I could see the barb. But the cutters that I have, got to get the thing way in there, and my skin was in the way. I couldn't get the hook in, the tip, because it was up against my skin, and I was pushing and pushing and pushing. And even though it was all the way through, and I could see the barb, I could not catch that barb with my little snippers I had. So I snipped off the end of it, and I tried to pull it through, but that little tiny little sliver of barb was left. So don't ask me how, but there happened to be a man in a little John boat about maybe 100 yards coming my way. I haven't seen anyone all day, hardly. Got his attention, and we met up, and I showed him what I had going on. Asked him if he had a good pair of snippers, and he had these big lineman pliers. Like, let's see what we can do. And he cut the rest of the hook so that there was just the shank part of the treble and then the one piece going through my finger. And he tried to get that on the end of the barbs, but his cutters were too big, and my finger was swelling at this point, so the barb was even further in my hand. So luckily, lo and behold, he had a cooler and he had some ice. I threw ice on it, still not hurting. Threw ice on it, got it. It actually went back down to where we could see the barb. I pushed it through the other side, and he could not get his big fat lineman pliers on that little barb. So what we did is we pushed it back in the other way, and I pushed, and he put his pliers on the other side and cut. And then I started to grab it by the barb, and I could kind of get it to pull through, but it was getting stuck. So he's like, "You want me to pull it through?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead." Went ahead and finished pulling it through. So Steve, I told him I loved him right after he pulled it out, because I really wasn't ready to leave. So Steve, if you ever see this video, a million thank yous. You saved the rest of my fishing day anyway. We parted ways. He went on down the canal, and I pulled to the side and kept the ice on it till it quit bleeding. Then I have a little first aid kit. Thank goodness I had that. And I put alcohol in it. Then I put antibiotic ointment. Then I put a Band-Aid on it. Then I wrapped this white tape. And then this other finger, It got torn up pretty bad, but the hook did not stay in it. So this one's going to be the one that's sore. It hurts right now. No pain in here, big pain in here. I haven't looked at it. It was full of blood, but I washed it off and did the same thing for that and bandaged it up. So we'll see what this one looks like when I get home. This one will probably be purple tomorrow. And then my thumb must have taken a hook because it's kind of sore too. And then this thumb's sore from bass teeth, even though I had gloves all day. So yeah, what a day. Despite getting hooked, I would still come out and do it again to catch what I caught today. Like I said, 2 fabulous upgrades. Hopefully it pushed me up a spot. I'll have to update it and I'll post it here. So that's how my day went, and I'm hoping, praying, and thank you God for having Steve in the canal when I needed him. We'll see how this looks in the morning. If everything's okay, I'm still fishing again, but if anything looks suspicious or infected at all, I'll take tomorrow off. So let's pray tonight that it looks good. And now let's roll today's hook in the finger 2 upgrade fishing footage. Good morning, folks. It is 6:50 on Friday. Happy Friday. Back out here to try to land a few more upgrades. Gosh, the upgrades are getting few and far between. What happens when you're up around the 20-inch mark, it becomes very tough. Someone's garbage. So, how about if you just check back with me in a few minutes when we get to our fishing spot, and we'll see what we can drum up. I expect we're going to have some activity today because of the cloud cover and the wind and the temps. It's a better fish. Let's see if we can keep him on this time. Finally get one in the boat. First fish of the day. Thank you, buddy. Gonna have to wade through dinks again. Doink. Just about every cast. Little Joe, he got it. That was just a little guy. He hit it like 4 times. Oh no, it's beautiful. He's not that little. Wait till you see his pattern. Okay, wait, don't get tangled up. Look at that pattern on him. That's a better fish. Got snagged in the forehead. That's a much better fish. Mucho better. Let's give him a send off. I don't know which way he went. In the nose. That looked like a bass. Sounded like a bass splash. Oh yeah, come and get it. Yeah, he's on it. Feels good. Feels like a decent one. Yeah, it's decent. Couple pounds. Couple of pounds. That's the best fish today so far. Best one today. Best fish today. Right in the nose. Yeah, that's a couple of pounds. Thanks, Bubba. Good old super fluke. Super fluke, super spook. Man, there's a ton of small bass out here. Oh, something just took it. That's better fish. A ton of small little bass out here. Oh, that's probably the best one of the day. That's heavy, hefty. I saw his swirl when he ate it. It's another couple pounder. Let's see if there's a big Bertha up under here. Uh-oh, something got it. Oh, that's a decent fish. She was just right up under there where I thought she'd be. Oh, this is a really decent fish. I don't think, ow, cramp. I don't think it's an upgrade, but wow, that's a good fish. It's a real good fish. He wasn't coming off. Oh wow, nice. That's the best fish of the day. Probably close to 4. Let's get out the board. Oh, oh, look at that, guys. She's 1925. No upgrade. No upgrade. Wow. There she goes. Something like that, but they're killing the fluke this morning. Nice yellow. Look at the color of him. He's so yellow. Pretty rattlesnake pattern. Fish sandwich grip. Held in by pressure. Not sure what number that is, but we're getting up there in numbers. Come and get it, ladies. She's swimming away with it. Oh my word, look at that beauty. Holy smokes. That's a big crappie. That is a beautiful crappie. That big, beautiful bycatch. Nice shoulders, pal. Thank you for the bite. Uh-oh, watch my poles. Oh man, that's a big fish. Oh yeah, that's... That is an upgrade. Oh. Yeah, that's an upgrade, guys. I think. I mean, look at that. It's not giant, but it's long. Oh, you are in there deep. There we go, there we go. Yeah, that's a giant. That is a good fish. Might be an upgrade. Let's let him stop bleeding there in his gill. He got a little bit of gill. There we go. Please be 20. Yep, it's 20. 20 and a quarter. Beauty. Here he goes. Thank you for the bite. fish. Number 31. Oh my word, another crappie. Another crazy crappie. Wow, they're big in here. Wow. Don't trust him, don't trust him, don't trust him. All right, let's do this. This guy will put a hook in me. Let's do that. We're just gonna let you go. Oh, thanks. 35. Too small. Too small. I don't even know what number that is, guys, but boink. But I'm gonna throw the top water. Never know, you might get a big fat hog to slam it. Oh, I blew it out of the water. Oh. Oh yes, this is a better fish. Yes it is. It's not the big one, but it's better. Let's keep those hooks out of there. Boy, the fish sure look yellow today. They sure look yellow. Big fat hog. No, I need your mama. I need your mama. Let's get a release just because we haven't had many yet. Oh, oh. Water ski him in. Oh my God, look at this crappie. That's number 5. Crappie on the fluke again. Guys, look at this beautiful fish. Oh my gosh. Wow, strong too. Let you really get some appreciation for those. Look at, oh, cramp. Like that, you know it's a big old crappie. Look at that. Wow. Let's let him go. Oh, piglet. Stay down. Oh, stay down. Oh no, stay down. I bet you this is an upgrade, guys. Oh man. Oh, that is right into my net. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a tank, what a tank. Oh, I can't even hardly hold this fish. Look at that. That should be an upgrade. God, it's gonna be close. Gotta get out of this frickin'. It's got some tough skin, just barely in the corner of the mouth. But man, is it tough. Woo! I think that's an upgrade. Shaking a little bit. This is bigger than the last one, I believe. I believe it is an upgrade. I gotta beat 20. It sure is heavy though. That's a tank. Oh yeah. That's a 21, guys. Yes! What a beauty. Oh yes. This is about a 5 pound. One more look at him. Oh, yes. Beauty. That's 5 pounds. Good fat fish too. Yes. Let's keep full of the bite. Mondo crappie. Gosh, they are just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Woo! Okay. All right, let's cut the line. This isn't good. I'm hooked, folks. I'm hooked. All the way through. All right, let me get my pliers. Got some snap ring pliers. Let's see, will this cut it? Dang, it's all the way through. If I could just flatten the barb. Barb's through, folks. I need to flatten that barb down or cut it off. Can't cut that either because it's so close to my skin. Okay, I cut it off. Oh God, it's almost there. I can't cut it because it's so... All right, let's get out of here and I'll see if this guy has some cutters. I need like some wire cutters. Oh, I just banged it. This isn't a good situation. All right, note to self, bring actual wire cutters. Stupid little bass. Look at that mom maul. Do you have some cutters? Some diagonal cutters? I got it through my finger, but it is so close that I can't. It's a treble and it is all the way through and around, but I can't quite cut the barb. I tried with my stuff, but she's through. Yeah, look at that. And I cut it with, I have some pliers, but it's couldn't get it close enough. Well, I can't really see.
You want to just cut the end off so you leave the hook?
Well, the barb is still on there. I already cut that, but see how there's a slight burr?
Oh, okay. So you want me to...
Can you cut that off?
I believe so.
Just that little piece?
If you push down to where you think you can tolerate it, I'm pretty sure. But, oh, wait, no. Yeah,
you need some really small, fine ones.
I don't have anything even remotely like that, but...
You have to turn it this way.
Where I can see it. Now let me try from here, 'cause, yeah.
You're too fat. Yeah, you're never going to get that in.
I mean, do you want to nip it down there and at least get that other part of the lure off?
Well,
and then...
I don't even know if you can cut that.
I should be able to snap right through that.
Okay.
Right here. Here, let me... Right here. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that helps a little. I'm not ready to go home. I can see the barb is just barely...
And I don't have...
Maybe if you crush the barb, just with the tip of those.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what I've got.
Because there's just a very, wait, let me see if I can even, it's on the inside.
See where it's nice and flat right here?
Yeah.
So let's see if we can
see where my fingernail's hooking?
Yeah.
That's the barb.
No, see, there's a very finite
yeah.
area that's actually...
That's my problem. I don't have anything to get that. I could almost cut it with my things, but then it's too close. Yeah, I'm starting to swell too, and it's getting bitter.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to even pinch it with that.
It's beginning to sting like a mofo. Oh, you cut it, didn't you?
I might have.
Yeah, I think it's coming out.
You want some ice?
You got some fresh ice?
Well,
oh, it's not coming out though. I might have to go to the stupid ER. It's halfway through now. I mean, of coming out.
And it's a shame that this
it's so thick.
It's not gonna, because it's more of lineman pliers.
Yeah, and I have my little pliers, but where'd they go? I don't even know which way it's in. Yeah, it's not coming out. God,
yeah,
dog.
That tip that I would have tried to get it to go forward more, and then I might have been able to. I'm surprised you can't, but I would ice it till it's numb and then
just rip it out.
No, I don't know about that. See, I would think if you could get it good and numb, then you could at least move it forward a little more.
Push it back through? And
then we might be able to get a little...
Looks like it is there. Right there, huh? It is. It isn't through.
What if we nipped it off at the clean end and pulled it through the other way?
If I could get that through, get in there. It's so tight against my finger. Yeah, the swelling went down. So it really didn't move any.
Let me nip those other ones off.
All right.
Just almost what looks like a...
Can you cut this off too? Or do you maybe want to leave that on?
Well, no, you don't need too much. Okay. And that way it's out of the way. And if we get that, like I said, if you know me, there you go. You expose that tip on me.
Hang on, it's hitting here.
Let me cut a little more of that piece off. Because either way, there's still plenty to get a hold of.
Yeah, it's not gonna... Uh-oh.
Okay. What if we went back that way? There's no barb on the other end.
Let's give that a try. Ooh, it might work. Ow, mother.
It's clean, but yeah, you might want to, well, normally you'd have numbing agent.
Oh my God, it's working.
You want me to do it?
I'll just grin and bear it. It's on a go. Wait, get it so it's not.
Where's
So it's not cocking so you can pull it back out. Gotta go in a circle. Ready? Ay. Thank you, I love you. Thank you so much.
You got enough ice to...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on ice and I'll just head back, but yes,
I think it'll stop once you ice it in a couple minutes.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is I'm bad with doing the same. I don't have any Band-Aids.
I do, in the bottom of my yellow bag, so I'll ice it for a while. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It's not even hurting. It really isn't.
Once it numbs out, it'll hurt tomorrow.
Go catch a whopper now. You deserve it. Thank you again, sir. What was your name?
Steve.
Steve, I appreciate it. Well, Steve saved the day, guys. We're back in business. I'm going to bandage up. I knew that was going to happen. Just a matter of time. That thing went clean through. Y'all saw it. That was a bit scary. It didn't really hurt, but it just scared me because I was wondering how in the world I would load my kayak. But yeah, lesson learned. I'm going to carry some different pliers. And I got everything else. My pliers just kind of sucked. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually using my medical kit. I think I pulled a Band-Aid out of here. Icing it down, guys. Icing it down. I'm going to find some Neosporin. Probably need that tape. I'm going to put some Neosporin. Maybe I have an alcohol swab in here too. There, I need that. Better put that Band-Aid on. Okay, we aren't bleeding at the moment. Come on now, I know I have some ointment. Fast relief from insect bites. Yeah, guys, that's not the first time I've gotten a hook. It's the first time it's gone all the way through. Alcohol, right here. This might actually hurt. It's still bleeding. in 2 places. Let's do the alcohol. What else is in this doozy package? Ooh, she's throbbing now. Big package, big gauze. Looking for some antibiotic ointment. There we go, that's what I want. Wow, the hook got me there too. I'm really not ready to go yet, guys. I'm gonna have to get another band-aid for my middle finger. Yeah, this was not bad, guys, not bad. I'll make my way back. I might fish a little bit here and there, but we'll go ahead and head back. Just because I don't want to mess around and get an infection in that finger. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put tape around both fingers. There we go, folks. I'm as good as new. Oh, good God. I was a combat medic in the Army before I went into the Air Force, so I guess that's why I didn't panic. I'll panic tomorrow if it's infected, though. You can bet on that. All right, we won't be throwing the jerkbait anymore this trip. I don't know if I'm gonna fish tomorrow. I certainly want to, but like I said, I have to take care of my fingers now. We don't need an infection. Off we go. Number 70 something. He wasn't even really hooked. Oop. 10-inch dinkaroos. Come on, fishy, fishy. That's a nice one. Strong, man. Oh, so strong. So strong. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, he stuck to my glove. BBs, you gotta go that way. Go on, BBs. Don't attack me, Mama. I'm not gonna do anything. Go on. Oh, she's gonna bite me. Come on. She's nipping at the babies. Oh, you guys. Mama's gonna bite me. Stop your babies right there, Mama.